Well, hey, y'all. Welcome to Shade and the City. It's your girl, Trees, of course.
It's Nels.
And, of course, we have our wonderful special guest host, VKJTV, in the house.
Hey, what's good? What's good? Hey, ladies, how you doing?
Good. Happy Sunday, Monday, y'all.
I forgot you. I was like, what are sound effects? I forgot you ain't on the one.
Yeah, he wasn't home, so he wasn't there.
Yes, I'm on the road. Yeah. I'm racing home just so I can get to the studio. But I got my special mic, so it sounds like I'm in the studio, but I'm not.
It does.
But yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in to Reasonable Doubt Season 3, Episode 4, Read, Live, Recap, and Review. Y'all.
Yo.
As y'all coming in, let me give y'all the backstory. I was a little late because I had not finished for whatever reason, and I've watched it twice now, and I had not finished the last 5 minutes. So I was waiting, and Nels was like, "No, ma'am, you gonna go finish that last 5 minutes before we get up here." And
That's
so
right.
I made sure I went to finish it, and Jesus Christ. I'm glad I did.
Because saying it wouldn't do nothing for you.
Right? Yeah, no, I needed to experience it.
Exactly.
That's right.
And look, and I still have so many questions.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, y'all. So please do us a favor if you have not already. Go ahead and hit that like button. If you liking the vibe and you haven't already, please do us a favor and go ahead and subscribe. Help us, continue to grow and glow, y'all. Okay. And yeah, y'all. What'd you say?
You echoing.
What? Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Maybe that's me. Hold on. Let me.
I was gonna say, I think it's him. Look, you putting it on the wrong person.
Well, I don't think I'm echoing.
No, but I'm saying it might be vacay. Look at you. You see the sisterly shit. She's ready to blame me.
But I only hear echo of you. I don't hear echo of vacay.
But maybe it's I'm coming through his thing. You see, you don't hear no more, right?
Oh.
Yep, because I muted out. So
you know what? Maybe you was just so loud.
Bye. You see how she just came. You see how she just came for me, right? This was just live. How she just came for me, right? Y'all saw that. This is the sibling rivalry shit that I'm talking about. You get what I'm saying? Usually she does this backstage, but y'all get to see it live today. Okay. Hey Nora Angel, hey Kate Calloway, welcome. But yeah, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna run this intro, and then we're gonna come back and get into this episode because Jesus, it was good. Okay, and let's get shady, y'all. All right. Hey, DeMarcus, what's up, Miss Wilson? Welcome, everybody, as y'all are jumping in. So we kicked off this episode. We saw Jax, who stops by to question Kirsten about Ozzy's addiction, and basically she gives him a little story. And what was the name that she gave? Who was the person?
Byron.
Yes. Yeah. Byron, yes. So she gives up Byron's name, but Jack still feel like she lying a little bit, and so she's like, still keep your eye on her because I don't trust her for real. Any thoughts on that scene?
No.
Vacay?
No thoughts.
Okay, so we can move on.
I'm glad that we found out really what's going on with Bill. He just ain't crap husband.
Do you think that's all it is?
That's real. That's what I got. I mean, Kendra looked like she was ready to give up the kitty cat once he brought her some oxtails. So it couldn't.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I would have been able to look. I said oxtails screams forgiveness. Screams forgiveness.
First of all, let me tell you something. He was helping with homework. He was helping with projects. He was calling a pediatrician, talking to the coach, I'm acts of service. He would have got the cookie. He'd have got the cookie.
That's your love language. That's your love language.
Let me tell you, when he was like, look, and he's all like hectic trying to get the kids out the car and stuff like that. And look, and then he was like, because I don't want you to have to cook dinner. And I said, oh no, you know what? Come, he would have.
You know what's so terrible? Is it terrible? All it would have took was the oxtails for me. It was the oxtails for me.
Your boy took that whole project out the back, out the trunk. I was like, this dude, man.
Yeah, he was doing all the things.
He had me before the oxtails, is what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying.
The oxtails was just like the icing on it. That would have been like it would have went from oh, that was so sweet. Thank you to nigga, bring your ass in.
Nor Angel, probably kind of how Jax prioritizes her job over. Okay,
that's what it was. That's what I got.
She did make a comment.
Xavier,
about the relationship that you chose.
Xavier, we see each other. Oxtails expensive, baby. Okay, that oxtails is my love language.
I love oxtails too. I do.
Okay, and put it over a good jollof rice or rice and peas.
It's over.
I mean, look, but before that, basically he came over there, had the wrong flowers, and look, he had me messed up because I was like, those are my favorite flowers too, and he got the wrong flowers. Then had the wrong anniversary date, and trying to
that's true. Yeah,
switch the schedule with the kids. Kendra said, "No, ma'am, no."
What you're not gonna do? Yeah, nah.
Figure it out.
Right, figure it out. Get somebody else to do it.
Right.
So then we see Jax. She goes to talk about the case with Bill and her colleagues, and she goes to test one of their employees on their thoughts about the case. This is Susan from accounting. Susan from accounting came in handy, right? And so she realizes that they want to highlight the fact that Ozzy has been, went through y'all a word. Y'all know what I'm saying, okay? Mm-hmm. And so that he went through that, and so they can garner some sympathy from the public. Now, what are your thoughts on that and that strategy?
I think that I thought it was a dope idea. I know she got it from I don't remember the chick's name initially before she brought Susan in there. She was like, "Oh, well, you'd have had me." But then when Susan came in there, basically she was like, "Yeah, I did like him on the show, but after that video."
Right.
Then she's like, "Oh, well, did you what if I told you he was a drug addict?" She's like, "Oh, well, that makes sense." Well, what if I also told you he was SA? Now she feels sorry. So now she's like, you know what? This is the type of people we need in the jury. So I thought it was a great idea.
Yeah, no, I think it was very smart. Some of them, I don't know. When we get to that part, the jury selection, and some of them, I was like, hold on, Jax. But I'm sorry. But who am I? I'm nobody's attorney. So I was like, I got to go with Jax's expertise in this one. But some of those jurors, I feel like I would have tried to keep.
The ones that she getting rid of?
Huh? Yeah. She always L8. Welcome. Hola. Xavier said, I mean, telling people you a crackhead didn't help Diddy, but I guess.
What?
Xavier, what are you talking about? I love you. He is so crazy. Now, let's be fair. Anniversary dates are not a man thing. Most men don't remember that. You're right. I do.
Mine better.
Oh, look, or he won't have no anniversary to celebrate.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Dang. That part.
Even if you don't remember, you better put it in your phone. You better take the initiative. Do something.
Look, I'm gonna have it on Facebook. I'm gonna have it on my phone because I am not missing out.
Put a calendar
not missing out
for yourself. You better do something.
Thank you.
I'm not missing out.
She always agrees. I wanted some of the potential jurors to remain as well. Right. I was like,
which ones are you thinking of?
Like the one guy I felt like when it was one of the black guys that was up there and they was asking him about, and for some, I don't understand why they dismissed him.
Was it the drug addict father?
I think so. I really felt, that's what I'm saying. I felt like that was more personal.
I don't think she was she the one that dismissed him, or was it the dude?
I felt like it was, maybe I'm wrong, but I felt like it was her.
Because, no, it was the guy, because I know the guy was trying to get rid of all the black men. Remember?
Yeah, it was the DA. It was the DA that did that.
Yeah, he was getting rid of all
because that wasn't going to work in their favor, so they had to get rid of him.
Got it. Okay.
Because the guy would have had empathy for Ozzy, so they had to get rid of him.
Yeah,
the DA, you know.
Oh, look, not over here. Sensitivity. Hey, a man don't need a man that can give you money. Hey. Go ahead, Jamarcus. You know, sentimental ass. That's why we love you.
Really, look, I bet you Jamarcus is in a very happy relationship.
Okay. Oh no, he's in a very happy marriage. I think.
Period. Because he remembers.
I think Jamarcus is like years in, like over 10 years in married.
And guess what? I bet you she appreciates that he remembers anniversary dates.
Yeah.
Period.
Nora Angel said, I think it was a good idea, but didn't she also violate Ozzy's rights though? Plus, didn't the press know about the essay before they went to court? Also, my husband remembers anniversaries more than me. Oh, okay. So yeah, they saying that's not a look. Everybody say, oh, DeMarcus. Yeah, DeMarcus is that guy. He's that guy.
Well, I mean, you know, guys know better. I mean, look, it's an anniversary, man. If we mess up, we are not going to get any, and we're going to be in the doghouse. So we are going to do everything in our power to not be in the doghouse. And
it's not about necessarily remembering it. It's just about making us think that you did. You could put a freaking calendar reminder in your phone. Like, you don't actually have to remember it.
Exactly.
It's showing us that it's important to you.
Well, then we see Jax. She comes home. Hold on. Yeah, Jax comes home and busts it open and spreads it wide for Lewis.
I love that she sent him some dirty pics. She was hot and ready.
Right.
Man.
I was like, okay. And we see her with her rose. With a rose.
Mm-hmm.
A rose. It's still a rose. Right.
Let me say, never mind.
Hey, look, you stupid. Look,
behind the scenes talk.
No, this is Sunday night. This is not after dark. Okay, this is not Shady City after dark.
Hey, let me chill out.
You better go ask for forgiveness. Get on your knees and pray. Stephen, hey boo, welcome. Yes, Jax did look good. So yeah, she busted open, spread it wide for Lewis, and that's when Naima comes home and she slammed the door and acting real grown. And confronts her parents because she found out that what Hattie really told her was true before they had a chance to confirm. And basically, she's like, Daddy played in my face, and that's that bullshit.
First of all, Daddy, why the hell you got this little baby onesie just sitting around wherever so that anybody could just find it? Like, Lewis, what are you doing? Sir, that's supposed to be tucked away in a drawer somewhere in your bedroom where your kids don't see it. But you had it on the kitchen counter.
Right, where was it? That's the question. How did she find it?
Oh, right. The chat has the very same question. Where did she get the jersey from?
Right. But she came in and then closed the door. And did she have it in her room or did she bring it in with her?
Exactly, because she had it as soon as she was in her room.
Welcome, Nishi Music. Welcome.
What's up,
DeMarcus? I wonder if Naima apologized to Hattie. You know she probably didn't. I doubt
Naima's never gonna apologize to no Hattie.
Oh, no, because remember, Xavier, I think Lewis brought that home from after when they broke down the nursery.
He did.
If he can keep it.
Right.
Yeah, no, y'all. I think I hear what you said, and I would believe that, but I feel like I clearly remember him coming home after that last episode with that jersey.
The next morning when he was all crying and stuff in the room.
Right.
You know, she came and apologized. He asked if he can keep it and took it home. And he showed Jax, I believe.
So then we see them they having dinner with their kids and they
what you think about Sam? The one that works for Lewis.
Oh, Sam ain't shit. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Sam, I knew Sam was suspect. Look, when he said what he said, he from Jersey. I said, and he was looking. I was like,
nah, don't do that. Don't do
it
that to Jersey.
It was giving a little scammer tease.
Not
don't do that to Jersey like that.
Hold up, Vacay, her whole dude is from Jersey.
Don't do that.
So the fact that she told
Sam is a spam, right? Sam is a spam.
That's like saying, yeah, all Nigerians are scammers. Don't do that, yo.
I'm just saying, the way he came, because he did, and then he was, I don't know, it was just saying he was like, and yeah, being the only, and in my opinion, having a man that works in like corporate America and one of the only Black folks, when he does see other Black people, that's not your first, you get what I'm saying? That's not what you do. Like, yeah, well, we gotta, you know what I mean? And he was going too hard on that narrative, like, yeah, we Black, so we gotta, you know.
I agree. He was on some like, yeah, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that, but I'm a hard worker, and I know what it means to get more responsibilities. He sounded like he was half-assing, so yeah, I get it.
DeMarcus, why do you choose to be on the wrong side of history every time?
On that ass, though. He said, "How else did you expect it to be?"
Right.
Yeah.
Right. DeMarcus, wrong side all the time, always on the wrong side of history.
I think he just loves. I think he just does it. He just does it for shit and
That's his thing. That's his thing. He specializes in it. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. And antagonistic. You're not even supposed to be like that, Libra, Mr. Sentimental. So Stephen Ozzy confesses to his parents he was essayed as a child. That revelation devastated them. But we're gonna get into that because y'all, I am just so confused. I have so many questions. So Nor Angel says, Sam get on my nerves. He threw Lewis under the bus so he could keep his job that he didn't earn. Right. And you know what it gave me? It gave me ChatGPT did my application.
Damn.
And I really do. I was never really qualified for this job. No way.
Not ChatGPT.
ChatGPT did my resume and got me this interview. And now I'm about to sit up here and whatever ChatGPT put on the resume, I'm going to shake my head and say I know it.
See, you got to use ChatGPT for the interview, but you still got to know what the hell you're talking about.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because I know, because they're trying to teach my son that right now. And that C++ and that Python stuff is not a game. That is not for the faint of heart. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I was like, oh yeah, you can't come up here. And when you go with experienced coders and you don't know what you're doing, I'm surprised he made it past the first day. Real talk.
But black, y'all.
Because he Black, y'all. I'm Black, y'all. Right. Lewis should have fired Sam the scam. So we all feel that he's the scammer. Okay. Baby mom gave the jersey onesie to him. Sam is gonna be big problems to Lewis. Oh, you think that? F ChatGPT. You so funny, DeMarcus. Lewis only hired him because he talks a good game and he was Black. He needed a new Black friend in the place. Good point. Sam watched a damn YouTube interview. So y'all, let me tell y'all something. Before ChatGPT, Nails was infamous. I'd be like, Nails, or before TikTok was here, I'd be like, Nails, where you get that from? How are you finding it? Girl, YouTube. And you could YouTube anything. I figured it off YouTube. And I was like, what? And that's what I started to learn. It was the thing. And now it's TikTok for her. But before it was YouTube. So YouTube University. So I do know that's a thing for people. Mm-hmm. Sam lied about his questions are revealed, putting him in a different position with the firm. Sam trying to take Lewis' place. Oh, you think so? How you gonna take his place and you don't know his question here? Right. That would be weird. That would be super weird.
What I'm mad about is the fact that he told him he got to the end of the day to get the corrections done, but the end of the day came and he went home and, banged his wife, but we don't know what the hell happened with Sam.
Right.
And was fired.
So then we move on. Of course, we saw a jury selection. We could talk about that again, but I think we kind of already touched on that, unless there's something one of y'all want to add to it. But then we see Jax having dinner with her girls. I don't know who this young lady was, but apparently she's pregnant.
Autumn.
So Autumn is pregnant. And And Jax opens up about her kids are still mad, learning about baby Jaden, because we do know Spencer has come home and all that good stuff. And basically they was paying their parents dust. They're not really feeling them right now. And so, she feels like Naima is questioning her as like a wife and a mother. And so then we learn that Sally, I don't know who Sally is. It's out the blue for me.
Cousin.
That's her cousin.
Chanel's cousin.
Oh, okay. Well, apparently Sally has been screwing Chris. I don't know who Chris is. Y'all can help me.
Her husband.
Who, Chanel's husband?
No, her own husband. They're going through a divorce.
Oh, okay. That's why. Okay, I was so confused. And then she basically is like, oh, so, and Jax is like, I don't understand. And she was like, oh, so you the only one that can be happy. So I guess maybe they kind of did the same thing, just different situations, because she actually went through her divorce, but she's still
she basically said you're having sex with him while you're going through a divorce. Like, how do you even know that he ain't sleeping with nobody else? So she was like, I don't know. Like, basically, why would you even bring that up? If I tell you that I guess I'm happy where I'm at right now, and basically, because y'all are styling now, you the only one that can be happy, and told her she was a hater, has been since high school. Jack said he was a host since high school, so
I can't. No, it was Xavier's comment for me. DeMarcus said Cliff should have fired Sam also, but it's Xavier talking about. I mean, I lie in interviews when they start asking dumb questions like, "Can you tell us a situation?" or "Why do you think you'll fit here?" So do you go to Chat GPT for the answer, Xavier? Do you just or do you just go off the dome?
Shoot.
Oh, Vacay must have got home. I'm sure he'll be back. My son ain't no desk ninja, but I sent him some HR videos to learn the language, and he end up in HR for Lowe's. Well, okay. I love it. Do what you got to do. If it helps you get ahead, I ain't mad at it. Other people do it. Let's just say that. So Nora said, Autumn been on the show since the first season. She's a therapist. Sally is the one who put her house for her cousin last year. Okay, no, thank you. Y'all got to understand. I'm sorry for y'all that are like new to me, but I am new to the program. Okay, I still haven't finished season 1, like for real, before I started season 3. You know what I'm saying? So there's some gaps in between for me. You know what I mean? There's some gaps.
She put up her house for her cousin when she was locked up, and her husband was super against it before she ever did it. So she went.
I feel like they flash back to that scene. I feel like I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, she went behind his back and did it, and he's been pissed off about it. And it seems like he'll screw her, but still be mad with her. And I guess that's what she said, that they're still screwing.
So then I feel like Lewis and Jax, then we see them talking about the kids. Oh, there go Vacay. And Jax questions if, basically keeping her kids away from the dad is basically is basically like, not telling them about Tony and Jaden. And so then Lewis tells her until she feels like her daddy, things have changed with her daddy, then he don't want his kids, being involved with them. Can I tell you the way that Eddie read we'll get there, but the way Eddie read,
yes, he did.
Boy, I said, don't you mess with Dirty Eddie. Don't you mess with Dirty Eddie.
We know where Jax get her mouth from. We know where Jax get all that fire, all that heat. Man, did I feel sorry for Lewis? I ain't feel sorry for Lewis because he shouldn't have went there in the first place.
Running through her veins, but remember, he wasn't there to teach her. So,
Wait, say it again. You froze.
I said, I guess because it's running through her veins, but he wasn't really there to teach her.
I guess that's the only way.
Shout out to your hat, the shy hat, looking nice,
Salute. Shout out to Lena Waithe in the squad. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, DeMarcus, for the $5 super chat. What is worse, being a 304 or a hater? I think they're both bad, but
what?
I think honestly, I would rather be a hoe than a hater.
Or a hoe hater.
I'd rather be a hoe than a hater. So. Eddie is dirty. He ran Lewis for filth. What didn't he?
I don't know how you know all of this.
The kids.
He's been around in 8 years.
The
how
kids.
do you know all of this, sir?
The kids put him on to everything. He was like, all right, here's your $20. Tell me everything, kids, the grandkids.
You know, I got that part word for word.
You do?
Yes, I do.
I would love to hear it.
Look, she going her inner thespian is gonna come out tonight.
Okay.
She be making fun of me. Look, she about to act some shit out for y'all tonight.
Me. Go ahead.
Look, and you know, I seen it twice. So I was like, even the second time I watched it, I was like, Eddie, Jesus.
Look, everybody agrees they'd rather be a hoe than a hater. Collectively, women and men. Okay.
Oh, what? Bitchy music. Ow.
Okay, so y'all think the kids ran and look, y'all don't. Okay, so
I bet the mama told some.
So then Ozzy meets with the family, and hey, P. Bronson, welcome. Hey, Monique, 69 Ways. Wow. So then Ozzy meets with his family to tell them that he's gonna go public about his, situation. And Ozzy's daddy wants to, go after who did it, but they never show us a conversation where he talks about who did it. So they kind of leave us out in the open. What did y'all think about that? Who did y'all think at first? Touch Ozzy.
I definitely didn't think it was Mercedes. I didn't think it was Mercedes.
So I ain't even gonna hold you because, and it's gonna sound so terrible, because Wendy was 10 years older. I just assume it was like this started back in the day when he was younger. And you know how people get Stockholm syndrome where they fall in love with
We like Wendy because she was older too.
I don't know, but I definitely didn't think it was that old girl. I definitely thought it was more like Wendy, or I didn't think the mama, even though the mama gave weird vibes, but I think I thought it was Wendy. And I thought he just became attracted to,
I know Nels was saying, I remember you saying you thought it was Alex Hill.
Who? The dude.
Oh, not Alex. Yeah.
I remember you said that. Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I did. I thought it was.
But then we was kind of like trying to figure out if it was a male or female. No, so now we was speculating over it. But I didn't think it was the agent, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. That came as a surprise. I really did. But I did say this. I said, it's somebody we ain't see yet or we saw a little bit of.
Mm-hmm. You did say that.
And then I'm glad we saw Mercedes though.
I think that Jax, he decided to keep Jax there because you saw the dad was ready to pry and be like, "Oh, well, you gonna tell us who it was?" And she was like, "Whoa, he's done enough. Okay, we're gonna let him share what he's comfortable sharing."
No, they went in. They had a great performance on that because it was very like you could feel the emotion coming through there, man. Like Jack's about to cry. She had to turn away and she was shedding tears. And,
yeah, she did. Yep, she sure enough did.
Yeah.
And then the parents were, even supportive and was
what? Pete Bronson, shout out to that. I agree with you on that. I'm happy that we're finally showing that it's not just a female male, like you know what I mean, that males aren't always
shocked. Remember when he said she, and the dad was like she, because automatically, yes, when you hear, SA, the bear or the man, hello, okay. So you're choosing the bear, like automatically you automatically think it's a dude. So yeah, the dad was shocked. He was like, she.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Xavier said, but my thing is, how much older is Monica, and how do the parents not know? Well, let's wait, Xavier. But I get what you're saying. Yeah,
we're gonna get to that. I can understand, and being a guy, and this is not. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny, but I can understand why it was consensual. I'm gonna just say it like that. As a young man who had babysitters, we had I had a crush on my babysitter. You know what I'm saying?
Look, Michi Music said, "Ooh, it's Mercedes."
Thank you, Michi Music.
Thank you, Michi Music. No. That says, "Ow."
Oh,
like
ow, okay.
Ow.
Ow, okay.
Ow. Like back in the day when they were singing,
Oh, like cameo, ow.
Yeah. Or go back further to the Commodores, like, ow.
Mercedes. She's definitely ladies here.
But I understand, like Ozzy, were you really abused? Yeah, you were. You were taking advantage of.
He said he was confused. He said he didn't even know. Remember, he said he liked it. He didn't even consider it abuse.
Okay, now, so y'all see now y'all really doing the most. See, DeMarcus, thank you for the $5 super chat. Mercedes, aka Monica, gave Ozzy that last dance.
Yes, she did.
DeMarcus,
I was saying,
I can't take y'all nowhere. I can't take y'all nowhere.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like before we found out who it was, of course, you know, we find out that this little boy was SA. We supposed to hate this person. And then we found out that it's Mercedes, it's P-Valley. And we like,
look, right is right and wrong is wrong.
Now all of a sudden he's no longer a victim.
Yeah,
he's no longer a victim.
But see, that's the double standard.
Y'all ain't shit. So you see, he's no.
That's the double standard, right? Because if it was a girl, oh, you're a victim. Oh, but when it's a guy, it's like, man, you just got something from an older lady. Go ahead, kid. That's the way we used to be. Like, yo, you got something from your babysitter? What?
That is true.
And fellas, we would encourage it, even though, you know what I mean? Like, that's
Thank you, Michi Music, for Vacay J's $10 super chat. Y'all are killing me. It's really Vacay being wildly open and inappropriate, but we love it.
I'm just keeping it 1,000 because
he's saying what we all were thinking. He's not a victim.
I'm a young man. I was a young man at some point, and at some point, as a young, all my fellas out there, come on, back me up. Y'all know if we got with an older lady, it was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? But this was different. This is different. She took advantage of
it. Remember, he was explaining, like, I don't even know if it was abuse, and I liked it. Like, now I understand why he said what he said.
You understood why he said, ooh, and I like it.
Look, let me tell you something. I know what the scene showed, but what I saw when I saw that scene, like I told Vacay, was the scene in P-Valley where she was with the couple and she was doing her dance. That's what I saw when I saw this scene.
I remember the bed scene. That's what I was thinking about. You know what I'm saying? That's what came to my mind. When they was all in the bed together. When P-Valley, come on back. Stop playing with us.
She said, it's bedtime, Ozzy.
Y'all literally just jumped to the end of the whole episode. But okay, anyway.
That's kind of the best part because we've been waiting.
I know it really was. It really was the best part of this episode. So then we see, oh Lord, Jax's mama. She's watching the kids. That's when Eddie shows up unexpectedly. He starts introducing himself to the kids and starts learning TikTok dances while they gone. And I was like, that's weird. Was anybody look right? He over here doing the Chris Brown challenge and shit, right?
Yeah, he had Naima with that one. Once he started doing the TikTok dance, Naima was like, "Oh, come on."
That's it. And she was open too. She was like, "Oh, Grandpa, you want to do that? Come on.
Right.
Oh, you pretty good, Grandpa.
You want step because Grandma ain't got it. She ain't got no."
He said, "I taught her how to dance."
Right.
I was like, "You ain't no good, Eddie. You ain't no good."
So Xavier said, but the whole thing is, why did she allow him to get a girlfriend? Did Wendy know? I have so many questions. See, I'm right, Xavier. Right. Them damn kids dropped a dime for $20.
You know?
Why I keep on calling her Mercedes. Why did Monica
allow him to have her? I think that's why they wanted Wendy gone. Now we know her motivation. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Now I don't know if it's Alex. Now I think it might have been Monica because it's given. She was just like, I'm sorry, Wendy's gone,
but I'm here.
But come over here and watch me clap these cheeks. That's what it was giving.
Let's go.
That's what it was giving.
Oh my God.
No, you're on to something. I mean, it makes sense.
Reason why Jack said she wanted to introduce his.
And you know what's so funny?
Because it also introduces a motive for another person.
Look, it's so funny. Monique said, I said that in my review. But you know what's so funny? Y'all about to get my man in trouble because now I'm thinking about it. Why wouldn't he have told me about that last 5 minutes that I missed? Like, oh, babe, you should have seen the da-da-da-da. He damn sure conveniently left out Monique and her cheeks. and failed to let me know about it. So I felt
you fell asleep. You snooze, you lose.
No, I felt like he was like, oh, he was like, I'm enjoying this for myself. You don't need
exactly.
That's it. That's
it. You lose.
I'm mad now. I'm like, you ain't think to say like, oh, babe, you missed this big part. Nope. Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So we thinking that Monica's the one that unalived Wendy, huh?
I am. I'm leaning towards Monica because she had more of a reason, more of a motive for her. You know what I mean? To get her out of here. Monica is getting D and getting a check. You know what I mean?
Wow. She getting 20% and a D. She got the little D, now she got the grown D. Dang. Well, Wendy took him away because I'm sure he wasn't messing around with Monica while he was with Wendy.
And you know what's so crazy? So hear me out. When I was catching my boo up this weekend, and he was starting from the beginning, so I rewatched episodes 1, 2, and 3, and was so nuts. Did anybody clock? For some reason, I think the daddy might be screwing Monica too.
Oh wow!
The way, like when they first entered, and she was with the daddy, and the exchange, and we don't meet the mama till later. And to me, it was something in that exchange between them that gave me a vibe that like he might be hunching on Monica.
Anything possible, because you know the way that Ozzy's mom treats what's his name?
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it gives me the vibe that she's hunching on both of them. She's running that household.
He probably ain't going to hit, his own wife because she probably just tell him what to do in bed. Turn over, put it in, take it out.
I believe that Eddie's will find Spencer's vape pen and overdose, and this is why Jackson's screaming and crying. How can you overdose on a vape? What is going on? What are y'all chiefing on? DeMarcus said, no, I believe that Alex had some goons unalive Wendy. Okay, I see what you're saying. Hey, Erica Vay, welcome, babe. I don't know if it's her. She might be in on it, but she didn't pull the trigger. Okay. And thank you so much for coming to the live the other day. We had a great time. It was a long time, but it was a great time. I appreciate you. Michi said, but what about the alibi? He asked to come forward, and he said no. So we were all thinking, Michi, that last week it absolutely was Alex, but now after this is why I love this show, right? Because now again, we're the jury. We're getting introduced to new evidence and new information about the case. So now, does it change your opinion?
It's called great writing. It's called great writing.
It is. It's great writing. Yeah. Okay. She always LA. Is that? Oh, she's always late. I like that. I think it's too easy to blame Monica. That was too in our face. Okay. Erica Vane said, oh, not the daddy. Yeah, the daddy girl. Look, I think the daddy's screwing somebody. See, I'm not alone.
Ow.
No. Right. On a plain vape, that's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody overdose, at least in my opinion. Steven said the shocking twist at the episode reveals Monica is an identity. Okay, a word. I think Ozzy is 100% not innocent. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Erica. Yeah. And if y'all don't know Erica, she is also a content creator. She be coming over there, and we be, going beyond the gates together. And I love her, and she has no problem disagreeing with the norm. So I can appreciate her being over here and be like, nah, y'all, that nigga did
it. I said that last week. Though. I did, because again,
y'all not following her. Go support Erica.
No doubt. We need answers to the scratches on the chest.
Yes, right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because that hasn't been answered. We don't know. I still need to know what Ozzy's right. Thank you, Xavier. Even when I was recapping that this weekend, I said we don't know what Ozzy's mama said to him to even make him confront Wendy like that.
Yeah. Right.
Y'all get look. Okay, Erica Vane said them scratches.
Yep.
Look, Nora Angel said Monica and Daddy are definitely smashing. I still think Mama and possibly Kirsten did it. Okay, see, this is all changed from last week, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? From week to week, we look. You was still on this transgender storyline, DeMarcus. I don't.
Again, DeMarcus. I don't know why he running with that, because wouldn't Ozzy know that? Come on, man. He has sex with her. He would.
That doesn't mean he ain't into it.
Look, Monica's Monique. I'm sorry, Monique said scratches came from Monica. Oh, that's a good. That's good because Monica gives freak. Monica gives scratching.
Monica gives Mercedes.
Yeah.
Like
Steven said Jax realizes they may be able to use history of a word evidence to argue for Ozzy's broken mental state at the time of Wendy's unaliving. Okay. Okay, so look, y'all, I love it. Where we going? Because last week I think we were all like, yeah, it's Alex. Alex did it. Alex, we just didn't know whether Alex was his lover or whether Alex was his disgruntled co-star, his Todd Bridges. You know what I'm saying?
We know that second part is true. The disgruntled co-star is definitely
true. We know that. And that's still a fact, right?
Yeah. But the other thing,
so then what I find interesting, we see okay, so Jax is talking to her mama about the issues with the kids, and the mama's like, I don't really want to deal with it. I don't want to be in between it. You need to have a relationship with your daddy. That was just like 5 seconds. So then Daniel and Kristen, they on the couch canoodling and shit.
Yes, they are.
They canoodling, okay? And so I honestly don't like this, but at the meantime, in between time, she's sharing with Daniel that he used to keep this journal and whatever. And so Ozzy is like, bitch, why you talking too much? And you do know he's the ops, right? You getting real close to him, and I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So he gotta go and tell Jax I said it. Tell her I said it. Okay. And then apparently, this is why I was confused. Then his doctor comes out and says he's putting Ozzy on medical grade cannabis to ease the stress. And I said, what is going on? Was it anybody confused? I was like, where did that come from? We're trying to wean you off the drugs.
Well, that's not like the hard stuff, right? I mean, that's like
he said it was to help with his addiction cravings.
Yes, the cravings. And you're just gonna have the munchies.
Look, right, Erica, not a soul concerned for that boy. Nobody. That's what I feel worse about. Don't nobody give a damn about that boy. They just like, go out here and get this check.
That's
He said the truth about Monica's manipulation will likely cause a major confrontation with Ozzy's parents, who are shocked and hurt. And you'll be even more shocked when you find out, because now I'm convinced that she's hunching on their daddy too. I'm sorry, I'm going with that narrative. It's alleged, but I'm going with that narrative. Monica's hunching on daddy too. After what we saw, I would want to hunch on her too. For all we know, mom, dad, and him might all be hunching on Monica.
Whoa, not the mom. I don't think mom going through that, but who knows? I would be consensual. I mean,
I was going to say, if I saw that walking out on me, I'd be like, it would make me consider some things.
They all in a gang together. They all, might as well do it.
What is the chat talking about? Okay, yeah, I know it's legal in California. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if that's helpful. Like,
well, it's legal
here too.
Yeah, they consider it medicinal. So
yeah,
I guess it's just like going to get a prescription.
Yeah, it's legal here. People do it all the time, and they walk around normal.
Oh, she's always late. Said it sounded like Ozzy was coherent when he approached his sister to protect his defense. True, because she was up there getting real. Oh, Daniel. Oh, you're so funny, and I love your little geeky ways.
That was good.
Look, my inner thespian came out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Steven said, y'all crack me up. That's what we try to do. I love watching his parents give him what Jax didn't get from Mama Lou, and that triggered her. Such a powerful moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right about that.
Good point, Erica. Good point.
Yep.
Xavier, that reminds me of that show where the dude was screwing the parents and the daughter. Yeah, I'm telling you, it happens in some places. I'm just saying it might not be this. Look, the cannabis could be laced.
Oh God. Ow.
Michi. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm all for it. It could be laced. It was a scheme.
Well, that's why you got to let Kristen get it. Kristen get it. We'll make sure it's not laced.
It was a scheme that Kristen set up to come to us.
Can it be laced?
Wait, you saying Kristen set this up so she can get a little boyfriend? Now she got Daniel? Was that what you trying to say?
I'm saying it's a scheme that Kristen set up to come to us.
She's talking about the whole Todd situation.
That's what I said.
She's going back to Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Steven understand it. He understand what I'm saying.
But wait, can medicinal marijuana be laced?
Yeah, that's a great question. Look, Monique said, not Aunt Bertha. Yeah, I hate with a little Aunt Bertha tease.
Yeah, wow.
Said, you don't want to smoke with me. This is laced, bitch. Okay. It's always a scheme set up by Ty, ain't
it? Ty Brisbane.
He's the culprit. I swear to God. So then we see Daniel go to Ozzy's house after faking like he had left something and they needed for the jury selection or whatever. And really he's going to look for Ozzy's journals, and that's when he stumbles upon all this information and basically finds out that Monica is the one that's touching on the bed, on the couch, touching from the floor to the living room. We should be touching. Actually, that was a really terrible song to come up in my head for this scenario.
Touch, boom, boom, boom. Touch.
Not true.
Touch. Turn the lights on.
Leave the lights on. Right?
Let's go.
We going to hell. We going to hell. I'm just like,
we are.
In gasoline drawers.
Dang. Gasoline drawers. Dang.
That. Oh, right, Nora Angel. Kristen gives me sibling jealousy. She plays like she's concerned, but thank you. I don't trust that girl either.
Yeah, I can feel like no. My girl Nora Angel always got some good points.
Definitely. You better come through with your truth, but touch me, tease me, feel me, and caress me.
All right, no copyright.
Oh, you can't do that. It's me. It's me. I ain't on the original track. Ain't no copyright. I ain't on original, so ain't no copyright. Look, it's the music break for me. You know, there always has to be one. Look, if it ain't no music break, something ain't right. Okay. So then we see Lewis test the guy again about doing his job, and that's when old boy, and basically he's like, you better get your shit together and you got this time to do it or your ass is fired. Because we did see old boy try to like sell him out to Cliff, because he was talking about Cliff and they showed us Cliff. And Lewis said, you got me up, checkmate, bitch.
Exactly.
It's just not checkers, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
And so then Tony, we see Tony and Jesus Christ, forgive me. I said Tony and Lewis. I meant Jax.
Look, I'm sitting here looking through my notes. I
was like, Tony wasn't even in this episode. So except by honorable mention. My bad, y'all. Jackson Lewis, they in it, getting down to the get down. They making dinner when the kids come, and they no longer upset. They good. Okay. After the TikTok dances and about $20 from what y'all say from their grandpappy, they good. And so they say he's helped them understand things. And I think what they help them understand is that your daddy ain't shit. And you shouldn't be mad at your mom. I really think that's what old boy went in there and said to them. What you think, KJ? Look, he walked away. But I think that's what he said to them. So, but they good with them now. And basically, Lewis pulls her to the side and lets her know that, like, yo, I'm not really cool with your dad being so involved or whatever. And, she was like, well, I think it's for the best because at least our kids are talking to us. So clearly he was able to break through. And I think that they think their daddy isn't, you know what I'm saying, right now, after you find out your daddy got an outside baby, then granddaddy come in and say, oh, yeah, your daddy ain't shit. But, your mama love him. She paid for this house and everything that we hear that we going to hear Nails run down for us when she get into her acting bag. When she get into her acting bag. And yeah. So what do we think about that? Do you think Lewis was right and justified for being like, oh, I don't want him in their lives and all that other stuff?
I think he was expressing himself, right? I think he was giving his perspective. I think he was rolling with Jax because Jax all this time was like, F him. He wasn't in my life. You know what I'm saying? So same team, he rolling with her. But then now she switch it up because she want to be positive. She want to look at a positive right, output or whatever. And he just like his whole I'm behind you is now busted. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, what I'm trying to back you up, but now you're not even moving forward with this whole F him, F Eddie. So what do I do? So, and then he wants to roll up on Eddie. He shouldn't have did that.
You know what? I just feel like I understand that he's upset and he wants to protect his wife, but I just feel like you can't be more mad than the person that it happened to.
Whoop.
And if Jax is trying to get over it, she's trying to move forward. I think you should help her navigate that. Rather than, yeah, no, we mad at him because he did this, this, and that, and you was pissed off this many years ago, and I think we should still be pissed off.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Because it's her. It didn't happen to Lewis. This is not Lewis's dad. This is Jack's dad. So if she pivots and says, all right, this is the next move I think we should take, then he needs to kind of like follow along because this is really her situation. He's just there to support her in whatever it is. So I agree with you on that.
All right, y'all. So then once we get past that, Bill comes home with, we talked about the oxtails. I think we don't need to touch on that again. So then that's when we get into the confrontation, which we've already touched on as well, where Lewis goes to confront Eddie and Eddie lets him know, nigga, you are not that guy.
Let me tell you something.
You are not that guy. Go ahead, Nels. Give it to us. Give us a rundown. Give it to us.
I thought after, I thought Lewis was maybe feeling himself. And, after the way he talked to the other dude, talked to Sam and was like, basically checkmate. I was like, okay, Eddie is next on his list. He went to go see Eddie. Eddie feeling himself. He around his homeboys. He like, you know what, homie, I have big respect for you. Okay, but now you trying to come up over here, acting like you better than me. At least I took my stuff on the road. Okay, you stopping around your dirty drawers and where you sleep.
That was a very good monologue. That was.
So Lewis is like, okay, but at least I was there. I was a father. I was a husband. I was a man. He said, ain't no real man gonna let my daughter get bent over, kidnapped by some felon, okay, and be screwing the chicken in PTA and get her pregnant. Then he started talking about how his daughter pays all the bills, all the mortgage. Okay, you can't even. He was like, "You over here acting like you head nigga in charge, and you can't even claim head of household on your taxes." You
talk about questioning your manhood,
Then tell him, go home and play your little video games, okay? And said, you better hurry up and get home, son. That meal ain't gonna cook itself. Sting, burn. Like what? What?
Wow. Look. In the words of Sexy Red, bow.
Girl.
Yo.
Okay. Bow.
He was catching blow after blow after blow. He
did not let up.
Knocked him out with the food ain't gonna cook itself.
Right. Nasty work.
Get your ass in the kitchen.
That was a knockout blow.
Mr. Naomi basically told his stranger all their family business is a problem. They need a spanking. Xavier, he don't like no badass kids.
It's too late.
Kids.
Nobody else needs no more spankings. Lewis already got his.
They ain't spanking nothing. Lewis was, I think one of you mentioned it. He was overconfident with that whole telling dude at the job what he need to do and all that.
That's what I'm saying.
You said that, right?
Okay. Lewis is like, you know what? I already took care of Sam. Let me come take care of you. I'm gonna give you a spanking like I did him. No, Lewis left there.
But again, that goes against what Jack
here's my thing. I can understand you, and to your point, Nels, about you can't be madder than the person that it happened to. My thing is like, I understand him supporting her and wanting to protect his family, but that's not your parent. She needs to go through that. And if that's what she wants to do and try to give him, you need to allow her that space. You can't come in. And that's why he sunned him the way he did. And I was happy to see it because I didn't like Lewis doing that because I was like, that's her relationship with her father. And if they're trying to go, they're working through the process of trying to heal.
Just had the conversation and she's like, you know what? I mean, she's still trying to be supportive and understand where Lewis is coming from. But she's like, maybe this is a good thing. Like the kids ain't mad at us. I don't really know what he said to them, but clearly it worked. Like, and then you still go to him and say, you need to get gone for good.
That part. That's the part right there. That's where he made a mistake. Because y'all had a discussion, even though you didn't agree with it, you still went ahead and went at Pops. But let's flip it. Let's look at it from a different perspective, because while he was wrong in doing what he did, he should have talked to Jax about it before he went and talked to him, and she probably would have talked him out of talking. Don't go talk to Eddie. Don't do that. It was like, to me, it reminds me of when Jax went to Tony after Tony was like threatening Lewis. Remember, with the whole baby thing and exposing all this and that, exposing to the public or whatever she was gonna do. And then she went without talking to Lewis in the parking lot and was like, "Yo, you need to back down."
But that was hurting both of them.
Huh?
That was hurting the both of them.
Yeah. Well, it's hurting Lewis too. It's hurting the whole family. That was
hurting the both of them. You interfered in our marriage. Like, I feel like this is something that happened when she was a kid. This is like this did not involve you. Yes, it's still hurting her as an adult, but this is stuff that she has to deal with on her own.
But she's not on her own. That's the thing.
Not anymore.
They're together now. They're together. And this is not only affecting her, now it's affecting the kids too, if we allow him to come into life. So I can understand why Lewis was like, all right, let me try to do something. But he misstepped. He misstepped because he was not expecting Eddie to know and have all this ammunition. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't know that Eddie went to the house and got all this information behind their back. So, you know, I understand why his intention.
Come at him. Lewis came and got the ass whooping.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Came and got the ass whooping.
Yeah, yes, he did. Yes, he did. He shouldn't have did it. He made a big mistake. You know, made a big mistake. It was a mighty blow. Okay.
All right. Who wants to get into the last scene? Pretty much.
I feel like we did it over and over and over.
I know we did it. Oh, we done talked about it a million times over, but we got to do it one more time.
One more game? You want to go one more game? Jeez. So what? Daniel found his journal. Daniel found his journal, and then he was going to read something to Jax, and he pretty much read what Ozzy was writing about, which was how he felt about, you know, the whole abuse thing. And then we find out who was the person that was actually maneuvering through his body and messing with his shoulders and touching and doing all the crazy stuff. And yeah.
So did you see when she picked up the bottle of pills?
Yeah.
Was there a whip right there?
Probably.
I thought I saw something that was curled up and was black, and it looked like a whip was right there.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if they had all that stuff. She introduced him to the world early. Like, you know, it's, yeah. And I'm not smiling. I need to stop smiling. Trees, we going to hell. We, just like you said.
He's smiling too.
It's a catch-22 for us, man. Like, just coming from a dual perspective, like, and
oh, Xavier said he thought that was the bong. I thought so too. I thought that was the little
part of the bong
hookah joint that they had. Yeah,
that's right. They was smoking.
Okay, so she's always late. Said that the journal part. Okay, so she wants us to explain. She wants us to go more in depth. So I think what happened was, or from my understanding, to piggyback off JK. He finds the journal, Daniel finds the journal as he starts going through the entries. He realizes as he's reading it that although, you know, he's very much in love with Wendy, he can't forget. Well, no, that's not the right appropriate song. But anyway, the point is that he really quit or can't help but quit Monica because she been giving him something he can feel to let him know that this thing is real.
Yeah. David James says it was pills, a pill bottle too.
Oh, okay.
With the bong and the pills and everything else. Yeah. Ow.
Look, Michi Music said I'm online sharing these bonuses.
Ow.
Thank you for the $10 super chat, Michi. Yes, no, and can I tell y'all that's really a thing. I've been down with allergies. I know Nels has been down. I know Really B has been out. Like, it's a thing with this weather changing. It's a very real thing.
Got the Esther C.
And I guess out in the West Coast, y'all don't worry about that, huh?
No.
Y'all ain't got allergies out there.
We don't got humidity and stuff. I mean, we got
right. Yeah, no, because y'all have
we got sand.
Right, but yeah, I don't think y'all have allergies out there.
We don't got pollen. We don't got none of that. Yeah.
Wow. Oh, Nor Angel, this is a very good point. YG, Ray J, and Usher have all come out saying how they're SA'd as well as young boys. Look how they have relationship issues. Yeah.
Yep. I told you, Nor Angel, that's my homie right there. She be coming through with them points, man.
Yeah, y'all. So I mean, now after we know that it's Monica that's been the one that's been touching him, I feel like she did it. She has the most purpose, motive. It's her. That my vote is on mine. Oh, thank you, Michi Music, for another $10 super chat. Look at you. And Xavier, this is why I love you, boo. This is why I swear to God, you say the things that I don't want to say, but you allow me, you say it, so it allows me to say it. Rachel's problem is Sonia, but that's beside the point. We here. I believe that. That's why when I was like, we couldn't count out the mama when we first started looking at suspects, because you never know where it's coming from. I'm telling you, people have very unhealthy relationships with their kids sometimes. Shout out to you for saying that.
It's true. You get messed up in the head and you don't know how to really, it messes you up early because you get exposed to stuff like too early.
Right.
And it's like you don't really know how to have a real relationship because you were exposed too early. Yeah.
I like the way you move that thing. Hey, I see your body.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I wish I had my air horns, yo. I wish I had my air horns for my guy. That is a great point.
Shout out to DeMarcus. That was the comment of the day. That was the comment of the day.
That's why he was singing so damn hard. Because he was reminiscing.
Good song. He's like, I ain't even gonna try to hit that note.
That's when he busted off. He was like, yeah.
Now I get it. I understand. Look, I be swirling around the living room too.
Let me see your booty go.
Nora Angel said, don't y'all see Sonia and Ozzy's mom? Oh, absolutely. That's why I knew where Xavier got it from. That poor baby don't know what to do with a woman. Right. Right. We cracking Stephen up per usual. Per usual. But yeah, y'all. So that was pretty much it for this episode of Reasonable Doubt. It was a little light, but it was still very, very good. Nice. Pat, we got the Eddie Reed. With Lewis, you know, really, it was more about finding out who Ozzy's, you know, user was. And now we again questioning who done it. All right. And that's the whole point. And that's why I love this show. So what you got going on, VKJ, on you're so right about so what you got going on your channel, VKJ, this week?
Well, much love. Thank you, ladies, always for having me. It's always fun. And thank you for inviting me last minute. It's all good. I'm going to be here. So whenever, let me know. Send me the link. I'm here.
No, and that's honestly my fault, because I told you I hadn't even finished the last 5 minutes. So that's it really was.
It's all good. It's all good. All good. So so we're going to be going live tomorrow. Me and the crew, the squad. We're going to be going live tomorrow on Reasonable Doubt. We may have a guest.
If you'd like
8
me
p.m.
to join.
Eastern Standard Time. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
We may have a special guest. Hopefully, we're still trying to arrange that. So if that happens, definitely tune in, lock in. You already know, come through. And then Tuesday, I'm going to be hosting the final 2 episodes of part 1 of season 2 of Beauty in Black. It's going to be crazy. And we should have a celebrity guest on that one too. So hopefully we'll have 2 celebrity guests back to back live with us to discuss the episode and everything else like that. And then, excuse me, I'm sorry. So sorry. Celsius just came up.
I was gonna say, what is it? The allergies?
No, it's the Celsius and the carbonation. And look out tomorrow, because I'm gonna be going live midday or probably afternoon for you guys, because I'm gonna be doing my part 2 of selfies. If you can go back to the 80s and the 90s, what character or what characters would you take a selfie with the technology that you have right now? So I'm doing part 2. So if you haven't checked out part 1, check out part 1. Super fun. You know how we do. And thank you, ladies, again for having me. I'll be back next week. Hopefully. Yeah, I'll be here. Salute.
Not you acting like if my check gets renewed, like if I have a job, like I might be back next week, I might not. If the contract,
you send that check over, I'll be here.
If the check clear.
No, I'll be here.
DeMarcus, don't do that. Just we had a very good night.
The Redskins.
Because the Giants and the Jets lost today, so it's a bad day in my household. It's a really bad day in my household. But yeah, y'all. So y'all know, I still owe y'all some individual Beyond the Gate recaps. Please be on the lookout for Love at the Lockup. Y'all know Real Housewives of Potomac came back out tonight, so definitely be on the lookout for that for the episode 1 recap. And then of course, make sure you catch us VKJ next week. VKJ, let me know if your people crew, if they're open, or if y'all want us to come up, or one or two of us, you know what I mean? Just let me know, drop the link, and we'll be there if you need us to be there.
No doubt. I would love to have y'all. Love it. Hopefully it's gonna be a packed house, so we gonna make it do what it do either way.
Oh, see, she always late, girl. Nah, I know y'all was the only ones that I think did. And the Commanders won today, so y'all and the Commanders. So I'm not feeling either one of y'all today. But I will say that she's always late. That game the other day with Green Bay was out of this world. I don't like neither one of y'all, and I was on the edge of my seat that whole game. That was out of this world. I ain't seen good football like that in a long ass time. That was a good game. So I will give you hats off for that. But yeah, y'all. So if you haven't already, please go ahead, make sure you do us a favor on both sides. Hit that like button.
Make sure you comment.
Make sure that you guys subscribe.
And you hit the notification bell.
And make sure that you're following us on all the platforms: TikTok, Twitter, IG, Facebook, Blue Sky, Lemonade, all the good things before, the government bans it and all that other good stuff. And we love y'all, and we will catch you next week for another review and recap.
Sticker.
Oh, thank you, DeMarcus, for the $3 super sticker. Look at you trying to get on the right side of history. I appreciate you. We love it. But yeah, y'all. So we'll catch you next week for another recap and review of Reasonable Doubt. And thank you again, VKJ TV, for joining us. Bye-bye.
Salute.